Good morning. I'll talk about Denmark, Sweden and the UK. Denmark, calculations from the Ministry of Finance show that an average Muslim immigrant cost Danish taxpayers 3 times as much as other immigrants from non-Western countries. This is from a press release from this Foreign and Integration Minister, Matthias something. Alright, so that shows you how different these countries are. In Sweden, this would be totally impossible for a politician or an official to even consider looking into this. It would be like murder here in Sweden. That would be the end of this guy's career. That's how different things are. I'm not surprised about the numbers, not at all. No. 3 times as much. Alright, now Sweden. The Centre Party, again. The Centre Party, I just want to give you a brief history lesson about the Centre Party. In the last election, before the election, they said, we will never support a socialist government. Then the election came, and the result came, and then they did. They changed their minds. Actually, the chairman said, before the election, she said, I would rather eat my shoe than support the socialist. I know, there was a pile of shoes that was sent to her from citizens. Yeah. They have a new name. The Centre Party has a new name. People are starting to call this party the Pedophile Party. Because now there's been 3 stories. The first one I told you about. It was this big shot guy in Brussels, Centre Party guy. He lived with this pedophile for 6 months. This pedophile was sentenced to 9 years in prison. He had been raping children. I think there was like 24 cases, right? And a lot of other stuff that this creep had been doing. So this guy, Federley, this guy in Brussels, he left politics. So that was the first case. And then there was another one. It was this, also a man, top politician for the Centre Party here in Sweden. He also lived with a pedophile. And now there's a third case. Also a top Centre Party guy. Yeah. He is now exposed of buying sex from a minor. Yeah. Media talk about this now. They do. Not as much as they should. If this guy was a nationalist, we wouldn't see the end of it. But they do talk about it. And it's pretty nasty. Yeah, it is. This guy, a creep. So now it's the Pedophile Party. Right. The UK. I think the establishment is now hitting a new low with this cancelling Christmas bullshit. The important thing is how people react, of course. I think I understand this correctly. A lot of people will just ignore it. This is exactly what you should do. I'm curious about how they check it out, how they look into it. How do they make sure that people don't celebrate Christmas? And I read this. Yeah. There will be, they will check actually people leaving by train. London is one of these areas where you can't celebrate Christmas. And they will be checking people. A lot of people are leaving London, you see. So they will be checking people to see why they are leaving, you know. If they have a good excuse for traveling. So there will be like checkpoints. Wow. And only those who has a good reason to travel will be allowed to leave, apparently. And this is the trains, of course. Now, What about the cars? If you take your car to leave? Well, I don't know. But I think there will be roadblocks. Yeah. I read that there will be roadblocks in Scotland. Yeah. The Scottish police, they are setting up checkpoints and roadblocks. But then there was this statement from Matt Hancock, this jerk. He said the police would not be turning drivers away leaving London. Right. So they will not do this. Maybe next time. Yeah. Maybe this is just a test to see how they can control the people. And what about knocking on people's doors on Christmas Day? Well, they will not be doing this, not according to this police officer. He said, we're not going to be knocking on people's doors on Christmas Day. We have no power of entry, he said. Well, maybe next time you will have this power. All right. So that's what's going on. You know, I can't help but think that this is a punishment. The British people are punished for wanting to leave the EU. I can't help but think this. No. So, and now it's mutated, right? Yeah. You know, 40 countries are banning travel from the UK now. 40 countries. It looks like a punishment to me. And the excuse is this mutation of the flu. Yeah. I think I know exactly what this mutation is. People are starting to realize, no, people are not really dying as much as they said they would. People are starting to relax about the flu. So they needed something more dangerous, of course. Yeah. So that media could scare them again. They will try it. Yeah. So it's a mutation. Sounds terrible, doesn't it? I think it's bullshit. They wrote about it here in Sweden. Oh, this flu is now mutated in the UK. What if it is a punishment? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. All right. Bye.